Hello, Taurus rising. Welcome to your May horoscope. Let's go ahead and jump into the main events for the month. So, number one, let's begin on May 1st. This is when Pluto stations retrograde at 0 degrees Aquarius. And so Pluto will be stationing retrograde in your 10th house. Let's get to the chart. And when Pluto stations retrograde in your 10th house, you can get ready for some subtly game-changing moments with your career or your roles that you take on in society. So you might see some power dynamic shifts at work, or a transformation in how others see you professionally. This could be a perfect time to make any bold moves with work, like going for a promotion or changing career paths altogether. So stay true to yourself and embrace any change that comes around May 1st. Some subtle power dynamics you might have to work through as well with your career. Maybe dealing with some sort of authority figure who has a bit of a power trip. These are all possibilities throughout the week. But also, what's nice is on Monday, May 1st, the same day, we have the Mercury Cazimi. So retrograde Mercury will conjoin the Sun for its inferior conjunction at 11 degrees Taurus. And a Mercury Cazimi in your first house is like a total refresh of your communication style. So get ready to receive some sort of helpful downloads or express yourself with style and confidence, which is convenient for this Pluto move in your 10th house. So you'll have the words to handle whatever power trips come up or whatever changes you want to do. You will have the brain power for it. You'll be feeling extra clear-headed and articulate, perfect for sharing your thoughts and ideas. It's also a great time to make a first impression. So go ahead and show them what you got around May 1st. Go for it. Okay, the next thing we're going to look at is the lunar eclipse, the full moon at 14 degrees Scorpio on Friday, May 5th. And this is a lunar eclipse in your 7th house. And it's one of the last eclipses on this axis, and this began last year. But this is another shift with your relationships and your relationship dynamics. So you can expect some emotional shifts and maybe some subtle endings or subtle beginnings in your partnerships or any one-on-one interactions you have. So this could be literally your significant other, or it could be a business partner or a bestie, something like that. But either way, it's time for growth and change when there's an eclipse. So be open to whatever comes and stay true to your needs. And in both love and business connections, stay true to your needs. And just know that these changes take place over the following 6 months. So there's probably not going to be a big event that happens on May 5th for the lunar eclipse. But it would be I don't recommend going out that night for partying or anything. Full moon eclipses are pretty gnarly energy or wonky. Okay, let's move on to Sunday, May 7th. And this is when Venus enters Cancer. So Venus will be entering your 3rd house, and your communication skills are about to get a major charm upgrade. So you're going to find it a lot easier to connect with others, have engaging conversations with people, flirt. This is a great time for networking, socializing, and maybe turning a casual chat into a deeper connection or something more synchronistic. So enjoy the gift of gab while it lasts, while Venus is there for a few weeks. And then we have Sunday, May 14th. This is when Mercury stations direct at 5 degrees Taurus. And so Mercury will be stationing direct in your 1st house. And now that the planet of communication is moving forward, you'll be feeling a lot more ease with expressing yourself and feeling more connected with others as well. This is more clarity around just more brain fog being cleared up. This is newfound clarity that can be used to resolve any lingering issues that were happening during the Mercury retrograde. It's a great time to make solid plans for the future. It's all about growth and moving forward from there on out. And then we have my favorite transit of the year. This is Tuesday, May 16th. Jupiter enters Taurus, which is an amazing 12-month transit, one of my favorites. But when it enters Taurus, it will square Pluto in Aquarius. So you'll be feeling really confident with this ingress overall over the next 12 months. You'll be ready to tackle anything. You'll have a lot more of a positive attitude. Jupiter will be there, so you'll be blessed with some extra good luck and an extra safety net, kind of. If Jupiter isn't doing something blatant in your life, it's definitely doing something subtly. Jupiter is like a magic protection that isn't visible. So overall, having Jupiter in your first house is exciting, expansive, but when it enters, for the first couple days, it will square Pluto. So you need to be mindful of power dynamics that come up, especially at work or with your career. So you might face some challenges at work with this ingress, but it won't last. And just remember to stay true to yourself and stand up for what you believe in. I know you will, you Tauruses. And then we have the new moon on Friday, May 19th. We have a new moon at 28 degrees Taurus. This is for real, like your month, the month of Taurus. There's a new moon in your first house, and this is all about self-discovery and embracing your individuality. This is a perfect moon to start working on your personal goals, set intentions, try out a new look, or pick up a new hobby. New beginnings. You might also feel a surge of energy and motivation to make changes in your life that better reflect who you authentically are. And there's no shame in that. We're always evolving. We're always changing. So it's good to reprioritize. So go ahead, put yourself out there and let the world see the real you. That'll be a great new moon for you. And I highly recommend you light a candle that day. That is Friday, May 19th. Light a candle with the intention to manifest anything, because this is a very powerful new moon for y'all. And then we have Mars entering Leo on Saturday, May 20th, which is exciting. We like a fiery Mars, but it will be squaring Pluto also opposing Pluto when it enters Leo. So Mars will enter your fourth house, and this could bring some confrontations or challenges having to do with your home life, your property, or your family. And this means that something challenging might happen with a family member. This means that you might be working on renovations, or you need to fix something with your house. Or it could mean getting into a fight with your mom or something like that. But overall, you'll have a lot more energy to deal with home life matters. The fiery planet of Mars definitely heats things up when it enters any sign. So I recommend you channel this Mars energy into productive projects or open communication. You can overcome anything. This isn't a big deal, but just keep aware that you may need to work extra hard to keep peace in your home when Mars enters Leo. But again, you'll have more energy also. I don't know if that's a double-edged sword, but something like that. Okay, and then on Sunday, May 21st, Gemini season begins, and this is when the sun enters your second house, and that means a spotlight is shining on your finances and your material items, your resources, and your self-worth, your self-esteem. You'll be feeling a lot more motivated and confident with managing your money and also asserting your value. So use Gemini season to focus on building financial stability. You'll be supported in that by the stars, strengthening your sense of self-worth also. So go ahead, treat yourself and invest in your future during Gemini season. You definitely deserve that. And now we're going to pull your card for the month. Let's see. Okay, we have the Eight of Autumn. This is a card about needing to do more research. This is a card about education. This is a card about going back to school. This is a card about apprenticeships or mentorships, and also about craftsmanship and long-term projects. It's about doing the work. So here's our picture of our fairies. Hopefully you can see it. So this is a good month to work towards your goals and to do research on the goals. So education is also boosted, and that makes sense with all the Mercury stuff happening in your first house. So if you're interested in learning more things, expanding yourself, but also just working on your craft, plodding along, working on your craft. So that's what we have for May. Thank you so much for being here. If you want more, you can go ahead and visit my website or join my Discord community. I have horoscopes I release with my membership, and a bunch of other cool stuff. So thank you for being here again, and I will see you next time.